Yo, what up, baby? It's the new artist Spotlight. It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentations, Power 105.1. We got new talent from Boston, Massachusetts in the building. Shout out to our sister station out there that I'm on every Friday, jamming in Boston. But this artist right now, he got a new single out called Ibiza, repping Boston, Massachusetts.
Know that.
DMoney Martinez, what's up?
What's up with you, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Talk to me.
It feel good, bro. This situation, everything feel real good.
Nice. I like to hear it. Is it the energy when you saw the vibe of how great of a DJ I am when you came in the room, or it's something else?
No, it's just the aura in general, right? You a boss. You right there, right in front of the Power 105.1. You got your rose.
You know, people keep telling me this. All right, let me stop.
You got your rose bottle. You know what I'm saying? You looking real icy. We looking real icy.
Yeah, nah,
you know
I see what's going on. I don't know what you're doing in Boston, but this guy, guys, I know you can't see, but his watch blinded my eyes. I got to go to an eye doctor after I leave here today.
You know that.
The ice in his watch blinded my eyes.
For real.
So he's definitely getting some money out here. DMoney Martinez. So talk to me about your music. For people who might not know your music or are new to you, talk to me about your music and what they can expect when they go into DSPs and check your music out.
I think my catalog is real diverse. I come from a Hispanic background, and I also do rap music.
Do you know what Sofrito is?
Yes, of course.
Do you know what Sazon is?
Of course.
Do you know who Bad Bunny is?
Of course. My man opening for Bad Bunny and Fenway. But But yeah, we good.
So you're very diverse, and you come from a Hispanic background. So talk to me. What does that mean for the music?
It means that, you know how like Hispanics have a certain way of speaking. We speak fast. You know, I understand rhythm too. I'm a musician, so it also helps me with creating verses. Like I just implement words into rhythmic aspects of just trying to create the verse, and then it just works.
Nice.
You know, I put my verse. I base my verses off of beats, so I'm able to create different flow changes in my verses.
Now, when people, it's straight rap, right? Or would you say that you do a little bit of everything?
I do a little bit of everything. I sing, I rap, and right now I'm trying not every lane, but I'm doing what I'm good at, and I'm not having no sense of like I don't want to do this because I don't want them to feel a certain type of way about me. If I feel like I want to do that, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what happened with Ibiza. Ibiza was just one of them records I felt like if I could do Afro beats or Afro vibes, because I'm Hispanic, I usually do Latin music. You know, I was born doing Latin music, like merengue, bachata, punta from my country, Honduras. So now I could just implement that into other records that I do, and it just works.
So are you speaking Spanish in the Afrobeat type of vibes?
Yeah, I'm speaking English and Spanish.
Wow, so you are, even though you have Spanish, because I know a lot of Spanish people who can't speak Spanish. So
I'm fluent. Spanish was the first language in my house.
Nice.
I look black though. I know we look.
I'm not Spanish at all. I'm black and white. It just
so
happens I look Dominican.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yo, so
you Afro-Latino.
Exactly.
There you go.
Tell me what it was like growing up in Boston, Massachusetts, and how you got into music.
Growing up in Boston, I was born in Dorchester. It's usually I'm a hood baby. You know, that's what it is. Like, you know, I'm what they call growing up in your average, you know, Section 8 homes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, projects around the corner. I grew up in townhomes, but it was a projects like in Boston. Across the street was bricks, what we call the bricks. So Franklin Hill, I'm right in between Talbot Ave. So that's where I grew up at. But it was like, you know, I took the bus. I rode the bus. You know what I'm saying? And when I say I rode the bus, that means I was on the bus, like I was off the porch on the bus. So that's pretty much if you understand that lingo and that terminology, then you understand what I'm talking about.
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But how did you get into music though?
Well, I got into music. That's what kept me out the streets, right? I was in the hood, but music kept me away because my dad at 6 years old came and got me a keyboard. So before any of this, I'm a musician. I played piano. I played keys. So that's how I was able to produce. I was able to...
So you're a producer too?
Yeah. First, I was producing.
Okay.
Producing and writing. Opened up a few recording studios in Boston, and then I kind of always had the freelance of having to go into a studio anytime I want. So I was able to try different things, and I got millions of records, but I only put out what I feel is very, very solid for me. I got to like it for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started, man. I started playing instruments first in my dad's band and my uncle's band. I toured the world at a very, very young age, and I was able to just gain my following that way through my musician life. So I do concerts. I did the Lincoln Center not even a month ago.
Nice.
I performed bass at the Lincoln Center.
So look.
What's up?
We're going to play Ibiza in like a minute or two.
Let's do it.
Do you have full bodies of workout?
Yeah, I do.
Talk about it.
All right, so I'm going to start from the itinerary. That dropped in 2018. Then I dropped Larry Drip 1, which was in 2019. Larry Drip 2 was 2020. And now we dropping Larry Drip 3 in 2022, but this one's a double album.
Larry Drip.
Larry Drip.
Explain that.
Larry Drip came from I was in the city, IMI Studios, and I was with my cousin Dev. He's known for doing records for Rick Ross, Ja Rule, Murder Inc., Mano, a lot of folks. And he was asking me what was going on in my city. At that time, it was really, really slow. There's really not too much going on. But I wanted something to stand out, like Larry Bird. Like my city, Larry Bird, hoop-wise, he's an icon, right? We got the most banners.
He's one of the best. You know, I'm not even a sports guy, but I know he's one of the best.
We tied for the most banners.
Three-point shoot.
All right. We had the most banners at the time, but we tied. You know, after LeBron won the ship, now we tied, right? But let's take it a little bit further. I wanted something as iconic. Drip at the time was just what was going on, right? And I just hashtagged it on my Instagram, Larry Drip, and then I didn't think it was gonna be a name for me. I just thought it was something that I was just hashtagging because I thought it was a cool name, my alter ego. I'm trying to get away from DMoney. They just call me D Martinez.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole catalog is under DMoney Martinez, but sooner or later we're gonna just strip the money and just D Martinez.
Did I mess up the whole entire interview? Do you want me to call you D Martinez, or do you want me to call you D Money?
Nah,
What's
this is
going on?
info. No, this is info that you know, but to the people, it's DMoney Martinez. Everybody know me as DMoney Martinez.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to drop the money for my name. I just feel like it's a little cliche, and just that's why I attached.
I'm trying to keep the money I get. I'm trying to keep all the money.
Yeah. And the Larry Drip, I just hashtagged it, and I was out on the streets just walking, and then people was just calling me Larry Drip, so I just ran with it and made 2 albums off of it, and now we dropping the 3rd installment, and that's gonna be the final one.
Nice. Well, let's get this single on right now.
Let's do it.
It's called Ibiza. Talk about it real quick. Real quick description.
Ibiza. I did this record when I was in my bag. Just wanted to try Afro beats. I have a few Afro beats records already that are out, but this one was something that I wanted to really push. And the producer, Hilla Boy, he's from Nigeria. So he sent me the record, and I kind of just went off on it.
Nice.
You know
I gotta get you with my producer, Kofi Black, by the way. Incredible Afrobeat producer. Yeah, he has a record out right now. We'll talk about that later. This is about you. But I want to connect you guys.
Let's get it.
Right now, let's get this record on right now.
Shout out
D-Money or D Martinez. D-Money Martinez.
Shout out
all of it.
Boy.
He's all of it. Ibiza. This is the record right now. It's DJ Sus won the feature presentation. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So you like D Martinez better than D Money?
I like D Martinez because it just has a better ring than the Money. Money, I feel like the Money is like you got DEE Money, you got D apostrophe Money, you got D space Money. It's just too many D Moneys, and I'm just.
Is Martinez your real last name?
Martinez is my government name.
All right, we got to see if Angie Martinez got a copyright.
Oh, let's get it. Yo, we probably relate. Probably gonna have to
drama.
Facts.
But nah, salute. Ibiza's a great record. What
Definitely.
can people expect from you in the near future?
Well, we can expect the Ibiza the Ibiza video. That's about to we about to shoot it in a minute. And we can expect one more single. And then I'll probably give y'all the album. I don't know when the album's gonna come out. I'm not gonna sit here and give you a date and tell you, but the album's done. You know,
Nice.
I just like to be premeditated when I create the process of the album. And when it's go time, we just hit the button and it's go time. But until then, we're gonna keep pushing these singles and see we build a big enough buzz to try and put out an album the right way and the correct way.
Cool. When it's all said and done, I always ask all the artists this. When it's all said and done, you get to the space that in your mind you want to get to as an artist or in your career.
Yeah.
What do you want your legacy to be? You know, I know everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to get the fame. Everybody wants to be number one in the game. But what legacy? Because, you know, we all go up, then go into other ventures or do other things. What do you want your legacy to be when it comes to the music?
Well, for me, it was never about the money, right? It was never about
I could tell by your watch. No, I'm joking.
For me, it was never, I'm going to be honest, it was never about the money. It was more about how bad I wanted just to do what I wanted to do in life, right? Once you get to a certain point where you could do what you want, it's kind of like now you enjoy what you do, right? Because you're not waking up doing something that you don't want to do. So once I got to that point, I feel like I was just content with just being able to make music. So my legacy, I want people to know me as a great peer in the studio. I want people to remember me as a great producer, great songwriter, somebody who's not afraid to give.
Nice.
Right?
I like that.
Because it's more. There's more where that came from. Because the way I create music, I create like 50 songs probably like in half the week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how many songs I create just in general, working with other artists, producing. And
you're trying to outdo Tupac in these streets.
And then it gets that crazy where I'm producing for other people and writing for other people, and then it helps me create for me, right? Because if I'm working in the studio with, let's say, a Yo Gotti, a Gucci Mane, a Scarface, these are all people that I've been in records and studios with and produced. And once you get to that point, you know that there's a vibe in the studio, you never want to not feel that. So you continue, you keep going. And I was just telling my peers, like, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I don't sleep. Like, music is day, night. It's 24/7 for me.
Well, in our game, that's not a bad thing. We hustling, right? If you go to the doctor's office, they might say that's not too good.
That's not too good. That's too good. Hood hits me up. He texts me. He's like, "Yo, keep grinding." And those messages keep me going. And, you know, I got my man Chance. I got my peoples, you know, waiting for me outside. This is a real celebration for this. We might hit the town. And, you know, overall, it might get, you know, bigger. But this is a starting point, and I love it, man. I told you the energy for me was great. Nice. I love the energy, man. I love just coming in the room, seeing where a lot of the big artists come through, and then just come here and sit in these same chairs is a big blessing.
Well,
bro.
We appreciate you coming through, playing your music, and telling us your story.
Yep.
Tell people where they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me at DMoney Martinez. That's DMoney.
It might be D Martinez by next month.
Yeah, it might. Yeah.
But right now it's at DMoney Martinez.
At DMoney Martinez, DMoney Martinez is with a Z, not a S. And yeah, pretty much on all social media platforms. My Spotify is booming right now.
Nice.
I think it racked up like a couple thousand streams. I'm talking about a couple thousand streams, and we're trying to make it to the milli. So hopefully we could get the support that we need from dropping the record, and then we just go from there.
I love it, man. DMoney Martinez repping Boston.
Let's do it.
Right? It's Power 105.1.
I got to give a shout out to the city team. Shout out the city team. Shout out Get Tough Entertainment, man. We out here. Boss boys. Let's get it.
All right, DJ Sus 1. It's Power 105.1.
Ven aquí, vamos a gozar la vida. We take a flight to Ibiza. Tryna make you mine, señorita. I'm tryna stamp up your visa. One night, my treat.